Hey YouTube, what's going on? It's Uncle Tone 99. It's Tony. How are you guys doing today? Today we're going to be taking a look at the LuckyPacks Blue Storm Battery Pack. This is an external case / battery pack for the iPhone 3G and 3GS. I'd like to thank LuckyPacks very much for sending this out to me for review. You guys know how much of a fan I am of the iUp 1800 and the iUp 5400 battery packs. I love those. Unfortunately, I didn't have quite as much luck with this one as I had with the other ones. So, without further ado, let's move over to the close-up camera and take a look at it. I had a couple things I want to say about this one. Okay, cool beans guys, here we go with my review on the LuckyPacks Blue Storm Backup Battery. This is very similar to the original Mophie backup battery. It covers the back of your phone. It's got a little dock there you plug your phone into. Take a look at the specs on the back, and it is a rechargeable lithium-ion battery, up to an additional 6 hours of talk time on 3G, 12 hours on 2G, 6 hours on 3G for data, 7 on Wi-Fi. Up to 380 hours standby, 28 hours audio playback, 8 hours of video. Weight is 66.5 grams. Capacity is 1800 milliamps, lithium ion. It's 113 by 66 by 21 millimeters. Output is 5 volts. Output current is 700 milliamps maximum. I believe the iPhone operates around 500, so 550, something like that. And has a life cycle of 500 charges. So there you go, pretty much standard specs for an external battery pack. We'll pop it open, show you what you get inside the case, in the package, sorry. In the package you do get the case as well as a USB to micro USB cable. This does use a micro USB connection here on the bottom to charge, as well as sync to your computer. You are also able to sync with this to iTunes. It will sync to iTunes while using this case. Simply plug this in, plug that into your computer, and you can sync to iTunes through this, no problem. Also included in the bottom of the package is a little instruction manual, which I'll be honest with you, I used this a few times before I even read it. Pretty basic instructions, nothing super complicated that you really need to read the instructions for, so there you go. It is the Blue Storm Power Case. I got a few things to say about this one. I had high hopes for this one. I am a big fan of LuckyPacks products. Like I said, I love the 1800 and the 5400. Those are great battery packs. This one let me down a little bit for a couple of reasons. One, it never seems to stop putting out power. Even when it's turned off, as you can see here, it's off. I'm going to turn my phone off, and as you know, as I'm sure you're probably aware, if your phone does not receive any power when it's turned off, it won't turn on. Even if your phone is turned off, if it receives power, like you plug it into a computer or whatever, and it starts receiving power, it will boot up and turn on. So I'm going to shut my phone down and show you what I mean by that. Even when this is turned off and my phone is off, when I plug this in, it will turn on. So we'll just wait for my phone to finish shutting down. There we go. We'll give it the customary 10 seconds just to make sure everything's shut down. Okay, cool. We're good. It's shut down. We got nothing. Press the button. Nothing's happening. It's shut down. Switch is on off. I'm sure you guys can see that. Shows up pretty well on the camera there. The switch is off. So there should be no power going through here to the device. So we'll take it, we'll plug it in. And as you can see, almost immediately it boots on. Even though the case is turned off, it's still sending power to the phone, which is kind of a no-no for a couple of reasons. One, off should be off. There shouldn't be any power going to the product while it's off. Second, it's going to continue to release power, you know, even if it's not going to anything, like if it's just in your backpack and you're carrying it. The fact that there's power going to that even on a trickle basis, is going to drain the battery on this much quicker than it probably should. So there you go. As you can see, my phone is all booted back up again. Even though I did not turn it on, I just put it in the case. You guys saw that right there on video. Another thing with this one, it has these LED indicator lights on the back to indicate how much charge is left. You go ahead and turn it on. Flick the switch over to on. And there you go. We're charging. I just opened up my messages, so y'all just read my text messages. So there you go. We're charging. Couple things I've noticed. This will not charge my phone back up to 100%. I would take this, put it in my pocket or whatever, and be at work or whatever, and it would hit about, if I started at 20%, it would hit about 60 to 70%, and then it would stop charging and act like it was dead. The LEDs on the back would go out and not light up anymore. The flick on the switch on the bottom would do nothing, and it just wouldn't charge my phone anymore. Leave it for a few hours, plug it back into my phone, and away it would go again. I don't know. The whole product just seems like it's not really polished, not really finished. It's kind of glitchy, and it doesn't seem real great. So if you unplug it there, now it's not charging. Plug it back in again and you're charging. You can sometimes get it to do it just by plugging in and unplugging a few times. You can sometimes get it to just kind of die and not charge. Doesn't seem to be working too well this time because probably I'm on video. It did it to me last night. I was going to plug in last night and charge up with this overnight while I was sleeping, and it wouldn't charge. It started charging and just acted like it was dead and wouldn't charge. Seems to be fine right now, but you know, it's something to be aware of with this one. I did not unlock my phone and it just unlocked itself. That was pretty weird. Anyway guys, I don't know. Pretty hard for me to recommend this product to you guys. Like I said, I had hopes for this one, but unfortunately it didn't work out too well. It does have a nice soft touch finish. Doesn't show fingerprints or dirt or anything really bad. I like the LED indicator lights on the back indicating how much charge is left. I was never really able to get a full charge out of this without, you know, having a problem. So I can't really attest to the fact whether or not it's actually 1800 milliamps or not. I don't know, because I was never able to get a full charge out of it to really gauge what the battery capacity might be. So I did try using this for a bit too. I didn't just use this, you know, for a couple days or something. I used this for a while. I gave it a good shot, but unfortunately it seems to be a glitchy product that doesn't really work too. As you can see, my phone's just being weird. It was shut off there and then it just totally unlocked itself. So it does seem to have some kind of a weird glitchy effect on your phone, which isn't really cool. So that's pretty much my review for the Blue Storm battery pack, guys. I'm not a fan, and if you're looking for something like this, I would definitely go ahead, recommend steering away from this one. Go over and get the Mophie or something like that, that, you know, is a little more proven and a little more reliable than this one. Because like I said, if I hadn't been at home last night and I had been relying on this to charge my phone last night, I would have been out of luck. Like if I had been, you know, out at a hotel or anywhere else trying to plug my phone in to charge before I went to bed, or somewhere where there was no power and I needed this to charge my phone, I would have been out of luck. My battery was at like 18%, and I would have been able to charge because it just wouldn't work. So that's pretty much it for my review on the Blue Storm, guys. Thanks for watching. Sorry to LuckyPacks, this one didn't work out too well for me, but like I said, I do love that 5400 and that 1800 battery pack. Those are amazing. If you don't need a case-style battery pack, if you don't mind the external battery packs, I definitely recommend the LuckyPacks 1800 and 5400. Those are great, great products. So that's it for now, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon. Rock on.